Hey, thanks for tuning in. Really quick, I wanted to do the Templar Axion Death Seal, also known as 666. So what is this? A lot of people are talking about, you see everywhere, like right now, 666 is like everywhere. And this is the symbol for it, which we know that if you study the Jews and the cult of Saturn, you find out that this is it. So what is it? It's the Templar Axion Death Seal. Okay, now this was actually a portion of what was left over what happened during Akhenaten's reign, okay? Everything has already happened, and everything hasn't happened yet, because everything is from the future, if that makes sense. So, okay. So here is Da'at, which, if you'll notice, looks like death. And it's number 6 is in the center. I have it circled, you can't see it. Number 6. And then it's also knowledge. You'll need to look into it, but it's also knowledge. And then this is all, I went around the site and mapped out the Stargate site by my house. I made sure I wrote down every rock that corresponded with the Tree of Life. So if you want to look into it, you can look in Stargate. And this is also, and this is the one I took from the Ascension site by my house. So if you want to get rid of this seal, there's sites on the earth that you can go to that Christ designed for you to go to and be able to ascend during the heavy density periods. Okay, so reintegration of the races into the restoration of the sphere of Amente and the three Christs, the Zionists, in preparations for the 2017 AD. 12 BC to 22 AD. The Azarite Council knew that in order for the races to be prepared for the mass ascension wave of 2017 AD, the integrity of the sphere of Amente must be restored by realigning the portions of the sphere trapped within the D2, dimension 2, Earth morphogenetic field. The Axion morphogenetic fields of Templar Melchizedek's, that's me, and those that have received the Templar Axion seal during Akhenaten's reign were stored in Sirius B, also needed to be reintegrated into the sphere of Amenti. Despite the failures of Akhenaten's campaign, he had successfully reintegrated the Anu people into the sphere of Amenti morphogenetic field. So a similar arrangement was made in reference to the Templar and Templar Axion sealed race families. This time, not only would the races be restored to their place within the sphere of Amenti, the entire sphere of Amenti would be realigned with the original 12-strand DNA pattern. Realignment of the sphere of Amenti would allow all races to heal their genetic distortions in preparation for the upcoming... That's going to kill me. The upcoming... Where was I? I'm sorry. Preparation for the upcoming... Maybe I went... Wow. Realignment of the sphere of Amenti would allow for all the races to heal their genetic distortions in preparation for the opening of the halls of Amenti and restore their integrity to the sphere of Amenti so the halls of Amenti could be opened. The realignment project would require the services of a 12th level avatar whose energetic imprint contained the alignment of 12-dimensional frequencies. This 12th level avatar was to realign the sphere of Amenti and Alcyone morphogenetic field to the Templar sealed Hibiru, and Anu Melchizedek's, and he was intended to bring together the factions within the Essenes that had developed within the Melchizedek and Hebrew cloisters. He would also re-enter the original egalitarian Templar creed back into the teachings of the Essenes. Under the direction of Azarites of Ra Confederacy in 12 BC, the 12th level avatar, a pure Tyrannosaeum, one soul essence, was born outside of Bethlehem in a private residence to a blue flame Melchizedek Hebrew Essene mother and a blue flame Melchizedek Hibiru cloister Essene father. So you can see that they're healing the faction in between the Melchizedeks and the Hebrews by having this avatar child, and which you know as Christ. Lots of different names. So the child's soul essence was born of a harmonic 4 universe for Avatar Sananda, and the child was named Jeshua Melchizedek, herein Jeshua 12, who later became known as Jesus. So, who they say his parents are, is almost like Jedi, Huedai, and Hoyas. It almost looks like Jedi and Horus. Similar, here we go, this is where I left off earlier, I'm sorry. The sphere of Amenti morphogenetic field, so a similar arrangement was made in reference to the Templar and Templar Axion race families. This time, not only will the races be restored into their place with Amenti, so I guess I read everything. I just want to make I got everything. So we know that some people were being stored in Sirius B, or we don't know, but like I said, I read this. I don't take it like Anything else like solid, I just accept it. I don't believe anything, I accept everything. It's another thing people should try. And here is a slide taken by my house, which is the Templar Axion seal. And you can see it's a key and it's turned. It's no longer upright. So that is the Templar Axion seal, the death seal, Da'at seal 666, the seal of knowledge. Once you break it, you break free of the matrix. Here's Stonehenge. When they originally moved the earth, as you can see, it is moved. It is not straight. You can see that this one is straight because this is where the sign says St. John River Walk, and this is the R. So you can see that this is straight and this is turned. It's a key. Point within the center. Spirals. Okay, so hopefully that'll clear it up. So basically that's why they say Jesus is a savior to the world, or the war is already won. You hear things like that. It's because everybody's DNA was entered in. That's true. Everybody's DNA was entered into the sphere of Amenti, so everybody would have the opportunity to prepare themselves for the mass ascension wave. But as we all know, most of us know, that people are not preparing themselves because they are drinking blood on Sunday or Saturday, and they are participating in rituals and basically being deluded and seduced into worshiping devils. And they're really doing it. Easter is a seriously blasphemous holiday, and I'm going to explain why. But it is happening, and so you need to be aware. But if you want to ascend, everybody's like, I want to ascend, I want to do all with her. My information is load your brain full of information, forget everything you used to believe, go to this site, take off your shoes like God told Moses to do, because it's a Moses site. I am Moses for this area. And you can go there and do what I did, and that's how I got the gift of translation, was seriously at this site. So thank you, and hope to hear from you.